Into the box, number 8. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Got it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Let it fly right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Roy, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
That misses 1-2.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Let it rip right here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rough Riders are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Bill Groves, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Bill Groves.
Hey, nobody away.
First delivery to him on the way. To short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Michael.
Stepping in now, Michael Brannon.
Nope, that's the ball.
The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Groves gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back easily.
Hey, nobody out now.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hit driver. Let's go, kid. Yeah, get the pitch up there.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Muhammad Getz waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first.
Let's go, big dog. Hey, be patient. Get your pitch on.
3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Let it rip right here.
The 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now batting, Muhammad Getz. First
Batting
swings
first.
for him in this one with a
The
runner
left
still
fielder.
at first and one gone.
Yes.
Hey, come on, now one time right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Reyes scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Claudio Cordova, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Men on third with 2 down.
Here you go.
1-1. The 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Sometimes it can be difficult.
In now, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 8.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Here we go right now, fellas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, number 8. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Let's go right here.
Number 8.
Come on now, get ahead of him.
First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, no one down here.
In the air out toward right field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Digging in, Chris Joseph. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure out, maybe he gets hot.
Hit on the ground is short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So stepping in, Bill Groves, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground towards short. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, number 8. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead, right here.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Attaboy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Santana leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Back in standing. Now the 2-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Hey, drive him in front. We need you. Here we go.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. On he pops it up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's
stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Joseph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, 2 down.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it bounces to the left side. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Frisco took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yohander Mendez earns the win, his second. Wallace Alfaro is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Willie Cortez closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Rough Riders, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Damian Wells, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
At the plate, number 8. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The shortstop, number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
No outs.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
The 1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Jansen charging in on it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Play ball. He's three. He's out. 3. Out. 4-4. Take the base. Out.
Now at the plate, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we got no outs. Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there. Hey, roll it up here. Here we go. Hey, here we go. Get a good pitch. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect.
Play ball. Out. 3. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Digging in now, number 8. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Get your pitch, huh? Hey, come on now, fellas.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Joseph will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rough Riders lead it 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, number 8. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
あ、やばいやばいやばいやばい。
And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
おー。
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Let's play ball. Heat thing. 3 out. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. 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 3.
Did a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and it certainly won't be his last.
6-4, the outcome today. Springfield came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Merendi Gonzalez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Art Dickerson records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
まあ、試合は負けてますけどね。
The final line score for our ball game.
海賊みたいなのがおった。あとはこの辺ですよね。パワーがね。トレーニングなんとか。どっちにしましょうかね。バッティングにしましょうかね。おー。また上がりましたね。なんすかこれ。ああ、スミさんおはようございます。リベラリー、ライバラリー。なんかいろいろ言うてるみたいですけど。かなり良かったですね。なんかあるみたいですね。
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Arkansas Travelers and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Rick Sanborn, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire.
Into the box now, Tommy Ryu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ryu.
But he's called out and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Arkansas leads this thing 2-0. Now to the plate, number 8, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Number 8.
Hey, let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go. You can do it. Let's go, man.
Hey, we got 2.
Pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Stay hot, baby.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-0. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. McCallum at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's
Digging in, number 8. He reached on a single in his first try.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
I'm set with the 0-1.
1-1.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And through for a hit.
いい感じで。
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on.
He stay. Out. He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base. That hit him. He's got first. Out. Out.
Now at the plate, number 8,
も
two
う
base hits,
3
both
割 7
singles
分
to
7
this
厘になり
point.
ましたね。
One out now.
And the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And there's out number 2.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. You're out.
Hey, let's go right here.
Standing in, Johnny Henson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Johnny Henson.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Up.
Popped up. Holden waits on it,
あれ
but it's the shortstop that gets there. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Travelers lead it 6-2.
おシングルシングルシングル続いてますね。
So striding in, number 8, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Come on now.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
満塁っすか。
Hey, come on now.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Hey!
And he takes a
Yeah,
pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Here you go. Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Liner toward right center.
宇
And
宙
this
間
gets down. Extra bases.
こ
And
れ
this
は美
will
味しい。
change everything. He pulls into third
Oh.
safely as 2
同
score
点
on the
タイムリ
play,
ー。
and we are all tied up.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are
い
big
い
base
感じ
hits.
っす
This
ね。
one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher.
Play ball. 3. He stay. Out. 3. Out. Out.
Ready for another chance? Woody Griffin. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Easy out, close it first. Hey, driving in, nobody better right now.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here.
ああ、ケンさんおはようございます。今日は天気ですね。おさよなら勝ちですか、これ。
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question, he was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Rough Riders put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Adrian Sampson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Rough Riders, 7 runs on 12 hits.
おー、だいぶ成長しましたよ。いい天気ですね。
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Todd Saucedo is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality.
ほんまに多いですからね。
Striding in, Tommy Ryu. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tommy Ryu.
結構歩き回るんも大変ですからね、あれね。
Hit sharply on the ground. Reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the
車で行っても道路が混みますからね。
Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole
パ
somewhere.
ーキング入れるだけでも大変ですよ、あれ。チャリンコ借りるのもなかなか借りれないですからね。よう歩きますけどね。
First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, stay hot now.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up
チャ
with
リ
2
ンコ借り
strikes.
ていけたら一番いいんですけどね。なかなかね、借りれないんですよね。余ってないから。
0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, all right, here we go now. Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
The 2-2.
Oh, on
a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary.
あれ乗れたらほんまにいろいろいけるからいいんですけどね。
Riding into the box, number 8. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
場所によったらその手荷物を預かってくれたりするレンタル屋もありますからね。
Castilla aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
これはいい感じで。
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 and a third innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
あれ今のピッチャー日本人ですかこれ。ああ、健太さんおはようございます。
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arkansas.
So coming to the plate, number 8, he doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Number 8.
Here it comes. Popped straight up. In there, a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. It's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Play ball. Ball 4, take the base. Out! 3! Out! He's out! You're out!
Settling in now, number 8. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
いやー、今日はこれ大当たりですね。4割超えましたよ。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rough Riders are out in front, 4-0.
Have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
4-0 to score tonight. Frisco led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ke'Uri Mea earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is
い
our
やー、これは
First for the victorious
だいぶ成長したん
4
ちゃいます。
runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 20 men on base.
おー。いい感じで上がってますね。 さあ、じゃあ、とりあえず、サクセスモードはここで終わりますね。次ちょっと通常のシーズンをやります。はい、お疲れ様です。はーい。お疲れ様です。ああ、すみませんね。次シーズンやるんで、この後すぐ。では、後ほど。